Good morning, Vietnam! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron. Today we're going to be playing Vietnam 65. This is a really freaking fun game. It is asymmetrical warfare, top-down strategy, and we've got hexagons all over the place. So let me go over the basic fundamentals of this game. So right here, you're going to see this hearts and minds. You're going to see this capital, which is political support. Now, when we look at the map, you're going to see this. This is the U.S. of fucking A main base. You know what? We're still working on getting our napalm, but I tell you what. Okay, and all of these are villages. Now, the beauty of this game is I have zero clues where the enemy is. I don't know where they're going to come from. Currently, there are no enemies on the board. We can see the activity report. Viet Cong, 0. NVA units, 0. NVA bases, 0. Now, the worse I do, the more enemies start popping up because this is played momentum, what would you say, political support, basically all that kind of stuff. The more men that I have die or get injured, the more men pop up. The more men that pop up for the enemy, the more men that pop up for the enemy. The more men that pop up for the enemy, and the worse I'm doing, the more enemy bases. The more enemy bases that pop up, the more enemy. So you can see what's going on here. It's a lot of fun. So in my starting base, it looks like I've got 3 Hueys. I've got a Green Beret company, an engineer group, and some artillery. And how many infantry? 3 infantry units, artillery. And within kind of this first little area, I've got 4 villages which I can reach via helicopter. So let's get some operations going, and we'll kind of go over how this plays out. Now, the graphics may seem a little bit simplistic, and they are, but the beauty of this game truly is the asymmetrical warfare component, and the fact that I got American firepower at the wazoo, and they don't really have the technology nor the weapons. They rely on ambush-style tactics. I love this freaking game. So I think the first thing that I'm going to want to do is I want to get my engineering crew out of here. But you know what? I think that one of the best things to do, here's the units that I can buy. We've got infantry, Green Berets, howitzers, M48 Patton tanks, M113 armored personnel carriers. This engineering group, we've got Hueys, Chinooks, and AH-1 Cobra gunships. Ladies and gentlemen, this stuff is awesome. So here we go. I'm going to show you the range of a Huey. So first thing is these villages, when there's fires set, that means that there is intel to be gathered from them. I can build other bases, and I will have to kind of expand out here. And the enemy can literally pop up anywhere. They could be popping up here, and I would have no clue until I reconnoitered the area. So let's get some shit going. We're going to get these Hueys. We're going to pick up the first squadron. You are going to pick up Bravo Company,
down to LZ.
And then I'm gonna drop these soldiers off right about here.
Moving to LZ.
Now I'm not gonna, normally I would send the troops right into the village to scout it out, but that's not what I want to do, because if I enter that village, this fire will go out, and that basically means I talk to the local leaders, and, you know, they're going to give me intelligence. But since there's no enemy activity yet, since it is turn 1 effectively, then there's no point to do it. I'm just going to get my men in position. I'm also going to get a Huey up here and drop off some units. So let's go with, let's see, how far is the range? This Huey can't quite get there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick up, let's go with Alpha Company. We're going to go ahead and drop them off up here.
Aircraft en route.
Now, the Green Berets have a number of functions. You're going to notice there's a little bit of fog of war. Green Berets have the best, like, detection range. The fog of war detection range. Alright, so now we're going to get an infantry squadron. An infantry company. We're gonna get Charlie Company. We are looking for Charlie out in them woods, in the jungles of Vietnam. But look at this. We've got airstrikes. So another key component of this game is supply, which we're gonna get into. So first, I'm going to buy an armored personnel carrier. Now, do we have? We do have we have Delta Company here. Now, I'm gonna get this APC and I'm gonna pick up an
Moving to
infantry
LZ.
unit, and then I'm gonna move them right here. We're gonna make it over to this village, and I'm gonna put. Actually, you know, here's the thing. I want to build a forward base, and it doesn't look like I can build one. This would be the closest one. And actually, that's a pretty good spot to put one in. So let's go ahead and actually we want one here first. I'm gonna build one here,
Forward base.
and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build green berets. Oh, it would have been smart to get my APC and drop these green berets off right away. But I think one of the key components of this game is to get out there, set up an early plan, and get it moving quickly. The faster you get on top of the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese armies, the easier they are to contain. So I'm going to get... And the cool thing about these Green Berets is they can train units. I almost want to drop them off, but I'm a little... You know what? We're going to do it. We're gonna get things going fast. And I'm going to use an APC. Now, normally... Alright, APC, pick up these soldiers,
Moving
and
to
we're going to
LZ.
move them to this fire base.
Egressing LZ.
And then we're going to put this APC in there, because then he won't use supplies. Alright,
Training Arvin.
now we're training the ARV and the South Vietnamese soldiers. Alright, and I think another thing I want to do... Oh, have we sent out the engineer? No, we already did. I want another engineering group. They're very expensive, though. 4,000. Because I'm going to have one send this way, and these Green Berets are going to be training units. I'll drop them off. I want to get South Vietnamese units to basically be able to scout these villages. If a South Vietnamese unit walks into this village, he has a better chance. He has a better chance of getting better intel. So I think we're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to get another unit of engineers. We're going to march them in there, because then they use less supplies. And this turn is about over.
Some units have no orders.
So enemy forces are mobilized. So now all of a sudden there's 3 Viet Cong cadres. Now there's something called the Ho Chi Minh Trail. So let's go ahead. We have 0 Viet Cong contacts because we haven't gotten any intel yet, right? So this is the key part. Now, I think what we want to do, let's get these guys.
Village uncooperative.
Village is uncooperative, meaning we didn't get any valuable intel from that. We're going to pick them up, send them back to base. Or I guess we could also go up there, but I think we don't want to select that guy. Oh, he can't. Oh, no, what? Here we go. Alright, he's still got a guy in him, right? So then what we're going to do... Let's see. Can we... get up here and drop the soldiers off?
Moving to LZ.
Oh yeah, and then these guys.
Stand by
Aha!
for intel report.
We've got Viet Cong cadres found in this force, so I would imagine that the Viet Cong are gonna spawn from in and around here. Now they can lay mines, they can lay ambushes, they can shoot down my choppers, all kinds of stuff. So right now, let's see, are they within range of my artillery? They're just outside of the artillery. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, they're like 4 out. So even if I move my artillery here to this fire base, I wouldn't be able to hit them. So right now, we're gonna gather a little bit more intel. We're gonna use this helicopter. We're gonna pick up this group,
Inbound to LZ.
and we're gonna drop them off right here.
Egressing LZ.
We're gonna gather this. Enter the village with the soldiers.
No new intel.
No new intel. That is unfortunate. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep this helicopter in the area. This Green Beret unit is gonna be scouting out for now. So we're just gonna go ahead and set them here. And then, you know, I think we're gonna send this heli back to the base. Let's see, how's this base doing? More infantry units we have, the more we can scout out. So we haven't gathered any new intel. We've got two here that we hope to get in one turn. I'm gonna walk in there, walk out, and then hopefully this helicopter will be able to drop some. But I'm going to call in an airstrike. Napalm! And we just got them, and look at this. When you kill the enemy, you get that cash. Alright, so 2 helicopters came back. Now let's see, how are things going here? We have also got to remember, we've got to get these units. You know what? Is that another APC? I moved those guys there, right? They're training. So I'll have another unit relatively quickly. He's already been moving. Let's go ahead and get these engineers going. Now engineers don't have much offensive ability, but they're incredibly important. So I'm going to start moving them, because eventually they're going to fork off. One guy's going to build a little fire base up here. Let's see where we could build that. We could build one right on this road. That's exactly what we want to do. We're going to build a fire base right there. It's going to take a little bit of time, and I might stop and just build a road here. Can I build a road there? No, I have to slowly branch off. That would take ages. Wait a minute. Man, it's gonna take so many turns. 4? What if, why can't you go? Oh, I guess we might be able to go around once this guy's moved. And then another thing I want to do is move my artillery. He's got no movement left. Oh, you can't even pick up. Because if I move my artillery here, it's got a better coverage area than I have right now.
Some units have no orders.
Alright, so right now there are 4 Viet Cong on the field. We need to find them. We need to kill them. We need to bring them to justice. Alright, and then we're going to slowly move out. Oh, you know what? These guys are in this village right now. Let's pick them up.
Inbound to LZ.
And we're going to send this guy with them. We're going to send this guy up here. And then eventually build that forward operating base. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up Charlie Company.
Inbound to LZ.
We want to get this intel. Now, Green Berets, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, they don't pick up intel. We're also going to sweep for mines, because if we run into mines, that's a problem. So we're going to drop these guys off here. And then we're going to send this helicopter back to the base. Alright, boys. I hope you find something.
Village uncooperative.
Village is uncooperative? That is a damn shame. Guess we could march them this way. Alright, so we've got 2 units. Let's see, where is the nearest fire? Wow, that's definitely out of range right now. Alright, I think this Green Beret is still training. I think it takes...
Training new unit. Arvin unit deployed.
Awesome. The Arvin unit's ready. So, let's see, can we pick up... We can pick up the Green Berets. Actually, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea, because we need to train more Arvin.
Egressing LZ.
Fail. We just messed up. But that's okay. Alright, so we're going to send these guys out on a walking mission. They're going to eventually get to this village, and hopefully by the time they get there, there's going to be more intel to be grabbed. Not being able to find these guys is a problem, but once we do, we'll start knocking them out the box. Those guys are going to need supply relatively soon. What do we got? We got Bravo Company. We can move. Yeah, we're going to do that. So there could be RPG teams, and that would be a problem.
Inbound to LZ.
So we're going to do... Let's fly these guys this way. So you'll see how these guys have no fog of war. This guy's basically flying blind, which I think is a little weird. Like, if you think about it in real life, it'd be like, oh, that helicopters would be great at scouting. But luckily, the hearts and minds are in my favor right now. It's going up. If it's above 50, we're doing good. Wait a minute. Did you not pick up that helicopter? Oh my god, you didn't pick up the artillery. Another mistake. that was made, because then that helicopter would be able to... And let's see, do we want this APC? We could keep the APC. Yeah, because I guess we could use the APC through these forests.
Some units have no orders.
All right. Oh yeah, I guess we do. Mechanized. We are gonna need a setup.
Some units have no orders.
All right, so now there's still 4 Viet Cong. Hoping, let's see, are there any fires near us? They're gonna make it there.
Moving to LZ.
Oh, I know what I did. I messed up.
Egressing LZ.
I thought I had the artillery. Well, I did. I thought I was picking them up. So we're gonna send them back. So now look at this. This artillery has a much better coverage area than if it was just there. Plus, we know that the Viet Cong might be spawning over here. Alright. We're looking for that new intel. Now, that was a gamble. I was really hoping we weren't going to get ambushed.
New intel.
Aha! We got new intel on them. The problem is, they're a little bit... You know what? Let's scan for mines.
Sweeping for mine.
No mines. If we had an attack chopper... But those guys are going to disappear this next turn. Let's see, should we build a forward operating base right here? Where's our next nearest one? This is pretty centrally located. Another key thing is we got to figure out where to build this. Now it's free, but we can only build one, and it's a fire base. It's used for resupply. I usually like it to cover, like, let's see where we can put it. Because this might be the spot to put him right here. That's pretty centrally located, and it can reach a lot of areas, but I think maybe a little further over. So we're going to work on that. And this guy's going up north. He should be able to build this. Okay, in 2 turns he'll be able to do that. This guy's going to need supply in exactly 2 turns.
Need to resupply on this unit ASAP.
Alright, let's continue scouting. We haven't found anybody. Now I'm going to have him march back because he's going to train ARV and soldiers. Alright, are you training?
Training Arvin.
And we need a way to reach out and touch these guys because there is a cooldown effect. Now I could use these soldiers, Bravo Company, in a combat operation if these guys are still there next turn. But if they move around, I won't be able to do that. Because we got to keep this number low. Alright, you got to get back to base, don't you? Yeah, see how far? Like, your main base is so far out of the way, it's really about, like, the logistics of... You know what, I'm gonna... I guess... I could pick them up when need be, or I could get another unit of infantry and start deploying them via armored personnel carrier. That sounds kind of nice.
Setting up forward
Alright,
base.
so we just built a forward
Supplies
base,
low.
which is good because this unit was almost totally depleted on supplies. Now in these kind of what I call fire bases, our units do not lose supply each turn. They'll actually gain 1 supply each turn for like soldiers and some of these vehicles. Alright, so here's the big thing. We want this guy pretty, you know what? This is a pretty good spot. We've got a lot of bases that are within heli range, and that's what we need right now. We can also start building roads. Let's build it. We built a fire base. Now these guys can just march back, or we could pick them up. Oh yeah, we didn't have to move. Holy shit! Viet Cong right there! We have a 71% chance. Now, is there a way to increase this percentage? There is. If we had... You know what? So look at this. He's got a 76% chance of killing him. This guy's got a 71% chance. We're going to engage him with the APC. Oh, shit! So we kind of messed up. We lost that engagement, and every time you fight the Viet Cong, if you don't kill them, they just disband. Now, do they pop up elsewhere? No. So we missed an opportunity to make some money. That's really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and sweep for mines, because who knows what's around this area. Alright, well, now that we're this close, I think this might be the place I want to move my artillery to.
Training Arvin. Arvin unit deployed.
Alright, the ARVN are ready, so now what we're going to do is pick up these green berets and move them. Move them over to this base. And with these two ARVNs, we're going to keep checking these two places. Now, I definitely don't need both these Hueys over here. I think I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to pick these guys up. Well, I guess we're emptying this base, but this will be an operating base for... Basically, we used it to train those ARVN. Come on, now. Alright, and let's get this artillery, too.
Inbound to LZ.
Now, hopefully, neither of these choppers get shot down under the way.
Low on supplies.
These guys are low on supplies, so we're not going to have a helicopter, so I want to move them back so they can resupply there. We're relatively low. We haven't... Oh, here we go. We haven't been able to, like, kill as many units this early on in the game, and it's a problem right now. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're gonna take an aggressive move.
Low on
A risky move.
Inbound to LZ.
But I feel like those are the best. Since now we're in range of a resupply base. And I want to... Oh my god. No! Damn it! That's such bullshit. There's only two buttons in this game. Left mouse button, right mouse button. And if you're left on a freaking unit... So we totally dropped the ball. We would have been able to scout. Now this Huey might as well resupply. No point in leaving him there. That's some shit right there, boys. That is some shit.
Some units have no orders.
Oh god! Did you see this? Hold on. We built a base and Viet Cong popped up like right here.
Need a resupply.
So this guy needs to resupply. Alright, we want
Need
to...
a resupply. DC.
There we are. Perfect. Okay, so I gotta show you artillery. This is great.
En route.
A, we're gonna drop this artillery. Actually, we're gonna leave this for now. We're gonna go ahead and
Moving to
drop the
LZ.
ARVN soldiers here as well. We're gonna get some combat going here, boys. Now, what do we need to do here?
Low on supply.
You need to get back and start resupplying. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna get two things done.
LZ.
Oh shit. You can't scout, can you? Shit. That's a fail. Too many fails. Too many miss-ups. Mishaps. Alright, with this Huey, we gotta check one of these villages. We also have to kill it. You know what, let's go ahead and kill this guy.
Fire support inbound.
Firing the artillery. We knocked him out, we got some money. That is essential. Every time a unit moves one, you lose a little bit of your political support. So that's beautiful. And eventually we can build a bridge. Well, I guess we won't. We could build a road system connecting these 4 villages to our main point. So then we can use APCs instead of having to use helicopters, as we are going to have a decent amount of them. Okay, with our engineers, I think what I want to do right now is I want to repair this APC so we can use it.
Repair mission.
Now I can send this APC over here. Do we have any infantry? We do. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and pick up
Inbound to
these
LZ.
ARVN infantry, and we're going to march this way.
Unit
Oh shit!
RPG fire.
RPG attack. You know what? Let's drop these soldiers off.
Egressing LZ.
We got... What? What the heck? Those guys just disappeared? What the heck? That's crazy stuff. They were within artillery range. Granted, we already used the artillery, but we could also have an airstrike. So let's see how many units are on the board right now. Okay, we've got 2 Viet Cong and 1 NVA. So we need to kill them. We definitely need to kill these bastards. No Helis back here. How are we doing up here?
Need a resupply on this unit ASAP. Training new unit.
We also have this engineering unit. Now I think when the time's right, we want to build another base. Like maybe here would be a good one, so we can reach these two. This one will manage these. Once we get our ARVN ready, they'll kind of manage that area. Do we have anyone that can march out now? Not with decent supply. But one thing we could do, is that guy within range? No. Chinooks are very expensive. Chinooks can move further. I wish we had some Hueys available. We're pretty much using them all. This one could send in a resupply mission. He could also do a combat drop once these soldiers are back. No, we've got 2 Hueys already. I think we gotta risk it. Get a supply run. And we're gonna march them over here. Perfect. Alright, we're ready. Now, with you guys, we're gonna head back to the base.
Some units have no orders.
Alright, 2 Viet Cong cadres, 1 NVA unit still. And I know...
Village uncooperative.
Uncooperative? That's bullshit. We know they're in this area. APC, you can head back to base and resupply. These soldiers coming back.
Low on supplies.
Alright, who do we got that's fresh? No fresh infantry. That's the problem. We have an infantry shortage.
Moving to LZ.
Alright, check this out. We're going resupply now. So let's see. This guy's got 4 out of 8, this guy's got 2 out of 5, and this guy's got 3 out of 8. We are gonna supply everybody in one move. That's another advantage of one of these bases. Now they're all at full except for the helicopter, which uses fuel, and we should be able to pick up this guy and drop them to get more intel, which is brilliant.
Training Arvin.
Alright, we got probably another turn of training Arvin. Let's go ahead, pick up the infantry,
Inbound to LZ.
and we're gonna drop them right at one of these villages. Oh, we can't do it yet. Then we should have just marched them. Oh, lessons learned. Let's see. Gonna have him ready to go. Do we have any helicopters back here?
Inbound to LZ. Unit is under RPG fire.
Shit, we got ambushed.
Casualties.
That is not good.
Moving to LZ.
Well, we found out.
NVA activity in the region.
Alright, we found the North Vietnamese army. Okay. We gotta get these guys back. Now, I wish I had some Green Berets up here. I guess they're training right now. We're training new units, but once that's done, we're gonna start using our Green Berets to start scouting the entire map and giving us a good chance to find them. Alright, so these guys are in range of the artillery unit. We're gonna take it.
Fire mission commencing.
We need the money, but it looks like we missed. Yeah, that kind of, We could send in Bravo. Let's see, where could this... We're gonna pick some up with this, with the APC. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to say that.
Moving to LZ.
We're gonna move them over.
AC
Oh shit.
spotted.
Alright, what we're gonna do,
Egressing LZ.
drop these soldiers off. 67% chance, 75% chance. We got to hit them. Come on, they're Viet Cong. Hell yeah, we
Target
crushed them.
eliminated.
Alright, so it seems like most of the enemy contact is in and around this area. This peninsula is pretty hot. We might end up putting a fire base around here, because then it could technically reach that one. Ooh! Look at that. Alright, so we found the NVA infantry. Now our howitzer
Low on
still
ammo.
has 51%. They're much better trained. So we're going to use this howitzer and hope to get them that way, I think. I think that's the best option we've got. We've also got some scouting.
Supplies low.
Let's go ahead and drop these soldiers off.
En route.
I want to get this APC back. Let's go ahead and
Clearing mines.
look for mines. Alright, so this thing's not going to get slaughtered by mines on the way back home. Hopefully. Alright, those guys are going to get resupplied. Now, that gives us 2 units of ARVN. Well, 1 unit. We got a Huey here. I'm also building roads
Constructing road.
so that we can gain access to these villages quickly with the ground. Alright, now what are you? 61% chance? 51% chance, and then artillery is 64.
Fire mission commencing.
We're using this artillery. We knocked them out. There's some more money. Okay, so what I'm gonna buy now is a Cobra. We need this. We need this. Well, look at this. They planted some damn mines right next to us. Alright, so this unit... Actually, wait. Green Berets. Train. No, you can't train there anymore? Okay, if you can't train there anymore, it's time to move on. So we are going to demine that area with that unit. Alpha Company, let's go ahead and march you this way. Clearing the way for... India Company's going to make it here on foot. And then I think it's time for the engineer to start moving along as well.
Egressing LC. Our units are
Oh
taking
shit!
casualties.
Okay, so we just sent this Huey. We found the enemy base. So an NVA base just popped up, and they cost me 250 per turn. So the thing about it is I can call an airstrike in it right now. I don't think it's not in range of my artillery. Plus he's pretty low on ammo, so we're gonna have to send a resupply for that. But we are gonna drop off
Moving
the
to
soldiers here.
Eyes on
Oh my god, we just found him. Can you get in there? Can you get in there? Wow. Those are Viet Cong though, luckily. Howitzer is out of range. But you know what? There's a new unit we have. And that is the Cobra. Oh, he out of turns. Alright, they've got a 62% chance of beating these Viet Cong. And I think we've got to take it.
units taking hits.
We are losing so many battles right now. It's really, really bad. So this guy's got to be repaired. These guys would be medevac. The only place to do both of those, well, medevac is way over here. We got problems, boys. It is Vietnam.
Some units have no orders.
Alright, I think we're going to call in an airstrike on this base, see if it works. Okay, we just damaged it, I guess? Well, that sucks. So there's 4 Viet Cong, 2 NVA, and 1 NVA base. Oftentimes, the NVA base will send out enemy armor, which sucks.
Some units have no orders.
Oh my shit. Alright, so we've got some Viet Cong that popped up right here. Is there a way we can engage them? We're gonna air cab drop these guys right into it. Charlie Company, take those bastards out. Thank you, Jesus. Ooh.
Charlie active in
And
this
we
area.
found Charlie in the area. Gonna send that helicopter back here. Won't use fuel. We also got some veterancy. So these guys need to be combat. I think if they move, they're gonna get attacked. So we're not gonna do that.
Inbound to LZ.
Oh shit. That was bad. We lost a chopper.
We've lost a unit.
We lost the chopper and the South Vietnamese soldiers. Alright. We're gonna have to set up an attack.
Minefield.
Oh
Units
god.
taking hits.
Damn it. We found mines.
Clearing mines.
Alright, so we found a unit finally. And we should be able to use our new technology. Now, while I was away, I purchased an M48 patent tank, and that's what we're going to do to fight this base. Now, the enemy is building critical mass right now. So if we don't take them out soon, they're going to have another base, and then we're really just going to have a hard time. So I think what we need to do, start getting some currency back. Now, we're going to fly this helicopter, and now we're going to do this indirect combat. Look at that.
Enemy neutral.
Get out of here. We get some money. We get some hearts and minds back. And you know what? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vietnam 65. It is a game I really, really enjoy. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and slap a like. Pull the trigger on that like button. And in the comments, if you watch this whole video, say, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.